Dahil sa dami ng naitulong ni Doc sa taong bayan mula sa mga health tips at advice nito na kanyang ina-upload sa kanyang YouTube channel upang makatulong sa mga nangangailangan. Namamahagi din si Doc Willie ng libreng konsultasyon at gamot sa mga kababayan nating kapuspalat at walang kakayahang magpatingin sa espesyalista. Dahil nga sa dami ng natulungan ni Doc Willie, talaga namang napakalaking kawalan nito kung magkakataon lalo na sa mga taong walang kakayahang magpa-doktor. Nagsilbing takbuhan ng bayan si Doc Willie ang dahil sa galing nito sa pagpapayo at pagbibigay ng tips upang makaiwas sa anumang malubhang karamdaman. Samantala dahil nga sa kinakaharap na ito na pagsubok ni Doc Willie sa kanyang buhay ay nagtitiwan na nga ito ng buong mensahe sa kanyang mga fans, kaibigan at supporters. Ayon kay Doc Willie, nangangako siya sa taong bayan na hanggang sa kapulit ng kanyang hininga ay tutuparin niya ang kanyang pangako sa taong bayan na tutulong siya sa abot ng kanyang kakayahan. Ang isang hiling lang daw ngayon ni Doc Willie ay sana hanggang sa huli niyang hininga ay magkaroon na ng pagkakaisa ang bansang Pilipinas at matigil na ang mga korupsyon. Talaga naman ng kahanga-hanga itong si Doc Willie dahil kahit nasa critical stage na ito ay ang kapakanan pa din talaga ng taong bayan ang kanyang iniisip. Ang nangyari nga daw na ito sa kanya ay sana magbigay awareness sa lahat ng taong makakapanood nito na kahit sino ka pa, kahit mayaman o doktor ka pa, hindi mo mapipigilan ang sakit na dadako sa iyo gaya na lang ng nangyari kay Doc Willie. Samantala, labis naman daw ang pasasalamat ng Panginoon sa lahat ng mga taong nagpapaabot ng kanilang tulong at pagdamay kay Doc Willie. Isa umano ito sa nagpapalakas ngayon kay Doc Willie sa pinagdadaanan niyang pakikipaglaban sa kanyang buhay. Sobrang nagpapasalamat din si Doc Willie sa mga personalidad na talaga naman na daw na hindi niya akalain na magpapaabot sa kanya ng tulong gaya na lang ni President Bongbong Marcos. Samantala, sa kapapasok lang na balita ay muli na naman nga daw na isinugod sa ospital si Doc Willie. Ito ay ayon mismo sa kanyang may bahay na si Doc Liza Pam. Iyak na daw ng iyak si Doc Liza dahil kitang-kita at ramdam daw nito ang sakit at hirap na pinagdadaanan ngayon ni Doc Willie. Nais pa niyang mabuhay ng matagal, nais pa niyang makatulong sa mahihirap nating kababayan, nais pa niyang maglingkod sa taong bayan kaya gusto pa niyang mabuhay ng matagal, yan ang palagi niyang sinasabi, emosyonal na saad ni Doc Liza. Sa ngayon nga daw ay nasa stage ng agaw buhay si Doc Willie dahil hindi na kinakaya ng katawan nito ang chemo na ginagawa sa kanya. Naaapektuhan na din umano maging kanyang mental health dahil sa halong emosyon na kanyang pinagdadaanan. Lumalaban siya, alam ko. Gustong-gusto pa niyang mabuhay ng matagal. Nilalabanan niya ang kanyang sakit kahit alam kong hindi niya kinakaya. Lumalaban talaga siya. Ayaw pa niyang mawala sa mundong ito. Sabay-sabay din natin siyang ipagdasal, mga kababayan ko. Malaking bagay po ito para sa aking asawa. Dagdag na pahayag ni Doc Liza Hong sa pinagdadaanan ng kanyang asawang si Doc Willie Hong.
This could be a historic moment in League of Legends esports.
Thank you po, thank you.
These guys came to fight.
Babalikan ko lang po kaya ako. Trabaho pa rin ako bukas. Wala day off. Wala nang day off to.
Welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's go farming with the Asian drama king, Jericho Rosales.
Ang hindi nyo lang pwedeng itanim dito ay sama ng loob nyo.
It's not sugar and honey.
What made you decide to come back?
I've been really suffering in terms of pagod from battling a lot of things.
So how did you leave her?
Wala akong pera dito yung kay Kim.
Coffee. That's when I felt something.
Okay.
Dami
I'm
ng
alive
kape
again,
sa
yeah, and I
bahay.
don't want the spark to go away, ever.
Gatas kape ako magtimpla.
So we are going farming with
my God.
Jericho.
Hi.
tayo.
Dito tayo, di ba?
Yes.
Oh,
This is actually our secret garden.
secret
So
garden.
not a lot of people know about it, but this is our happy place. Alam mo naman, during the pandemic, food sustainability was really very low. This is the thing that we thought of to learn. Well, we didn't know anything about farming. Here, we have different varieties of leafy greens and fruiting. This is kamote tops.
Kamote yan, yes.
Yes, yes.
Expression, kamote. Actually, kamote ba ito na
Yeah, but they will grow later. Pero you can actually use the kamote tops. Very healthy, antioxidant, and of course good for health.
Meron akong gang eh, gulay muna gang.
gulay muna gang.
That's called, you have to eat your gulay first, before your proteins, before eggs, before your carbs.
Glucose goddess.
So this is our welcome drink.
Oh, ano naman to?
This is glutamate. This is coming from the flowers that you see here.
So the flowers are edible pwede?
They are edible.
Burger natin?
Yeah. Actually, that's the vine, no? That is the vine where it comes
Oh,
from.
sweet. Oh,
Yeah.
diba?
You can really put it in your salad.
Yung bulati ba yun o yung dahon?
Actually nga.
And
Masarap yung bulaklak.
it is actually a natural dye.
So good, ah.
So it's all healthy, and then we top it up with
It's not sugar,
bit of
it's honey.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Okay, diba? Oh, winner sa gulay mo ganyan.
Oh my God.
Gulay muna gang.
Yup.
Oo, gulay muna.
Remember guys, gulay muna.
Okay.
New Neutrogena Visible Repair repairs wrinkles in 7 days and protects collagen. Neutrogena.
Layo pa ng time.
Ito, ano to?
This is Lono Rosso, the red and green
This one,
salad lettuce. This is romaine. At the back we have also arugula.
Ito?
At the back there, at your back, that's arugula. No, this one. This is arugula. So we actually have about 10 varieties of lettuce here that's growing. This is black
Sa
rock.
lettuce kasi pag ready na siya, you can make a salad.
Exactly. And it grows within 3 weeks. You already have one.
Oo.
So now we're gonna teach you how to plant.
Okay.
Alright.
Lettuce.
Okay.
Itong soil mo, anong mix to?
Sa mix soil po natin, we have 3 components po.
Okay.
Yung vermicast po, from nanggaling po na sa pupo ng ANC or African Night Roller.
Ay, this is really walang amoy yan.
Bacteria po, unlike sa horse manure, sa cow manure po.
Okay.
Pupo ng ano to?
Ng ANC po, yung bulat.
African Night Roller.
Carbonite. Ay, sorry, kinulugulo ko. Actually, may butas na eh. No?
Yes po.
Kasi dapat kinalaminsyaan yung lettuce.
Okay, so let's start with the seedlings.
Okay.
So the seedlings are probably about a week old. It comes from our nursery. So makikita mo, the roots are,
Ay,
marami na
ano
roots.
naman napatay?
Mas
Malamang napatay mo ka.
mas better po kung i-pitch po natin siya dito sa bottom, then lagyan na para po may kasama po sa soil. Sa pagtatanim naman po, ganito lang po siya. Lagyan lang po natin din,
Mas malaki dapat.
cover slightly lang po.
Pitch mo nga.
Hey little friend, I buried everything.
Ayan.
Kaya kita
Yan.
I'm so sorry.
bigyan mo na sila ng ano.
Oh my God.
Ayan,
So
ayan.
sorry, here.
Thank you.
Oy.
Then cover slightly lang po.
Yan.
And bury them slightly.
Slightly. Cover slightly. Bend
Yan,
slightly.
yan.
Oh my God. Okay. There you go, my friend. Please survive.
So, gano'ng katagal yung bago lumaki yung lettuce?
Within 3 weeks, ready to harvest na yan. Kamukha nitong mga
Ito, wait, 3
greens. Yeah, 3 weeks, yes. 3 weeks you can have salad, di ba?
Oo.
Wow.
So, actually, nung nag-umpisa kami, I always thought din na lettuce would only come from cold climate like Baguio, Tagaytay. But then I realized, kahit dito pala sa city, pwede talaga magtanim. No?
Ang hindi nyo lang pwedeng itanim dito ay sama ng loob.
You leave your negativity outside and this is all a happy place.
So ano yung mahirap palakihin dito sa city?
Cauliflower, broccoli, yung mga ganon.
Si Jericho, nag-shoot siya sa Atong Bengues.
Ay, Atong, yeah.
Ano ang tumutubo doon easily?
Well, of course, the flowers, mga rose cabbages, we cannot grow here. So they're really different varieties for For the,
Sayote, marami sayote dito sa Ilocos.
sayote, cabbage.
Oh, ano bang paboritong gulay? Pakikwento. Yan yung
Hindi,
sana.
pinakbit ng paborito kong ulam.
Yeah. Pag pinakbit, lowland yan.
Talagang
So dito, kahit lahat ng mga galing sa bahay kubo, pwede dito.
Pati pang pinakbet.
Yes,
So
yes.
pwede rin sa lupa.
Those are lowlands. Pag lowland, lahat ng pinakbit varieties can grow.
Ang pagbabalik ni Jericho Rosales, what made you decide to come back from a long hiatus?
Such a good question. Oh my god. It was like a series of events. First one, of course, why? The why was, I was having my nth burnout from the industry, from doing teleseries. And there's a reason why. Deciding on, okay, just buying property, and then I'm just going to maybe do real estate or find other ways, like businesses and stuff. I tried barbershop business before, just feeling so, like, really, like, dry and dead inside. Going to New York, seeing my acting coach, who became, my friend. In the sessions, we did this technique or, like, exercise that just triggered something. In that room, I found my artist, like, really almost crying and suffering. And then it was actually first an apology, saying I'm sorry to myself for turning my back on my artist. Na-realize ko na I'm an actor, I'm an artist. I can't ever turn my back on my artist. And then that's it, that's the decision. It wasn't just for teleseries, but giving myself the chance to pursue my dreams. I finished this course called The Artist's Way. It's a 12-week course. There are no coaches, it's just a book and you. It's a commitment to yourself and to your artist. And then I finished it in Palawan. I said, okay, time to work on my dreams. And then when I did that, the hole in my heart just started closing, and I became this more accepting person, artist. And I was like, oh, I can do teleseries again, aside from films. Because film is my ultimate dream, to be a producer, acting in my films and, just working with people I love working with. And then I tried stage. I did stage. We did this production called Contramundum at the National Museum. And then an offer came in to do teleseries because I had pitched something to ABS-CBN, a movie. And then they said, in return, let us pitch to you something.
So would you say nagkaroon ka ng midlife crisis?
I don't know what midlife crises are, but it could be, because I never really experienced anything like it, and maybe that's what it is. So I said, but I've been going for a decade na siguro. I've been really suffering in terms of pagod from battling
Thank you sa nag-stay.
a lot of things. From the battles in my heart, in my head, in my, na parang, okay, where am I going? What am I doing? Quitting was just really actually stopping, actually pausing, was actually the best solution.
Ilang beses ko na tinanong umalis sa lugar na to. Pero ilang beses ko na nakita ang sarili kong bumabalik.
I'm home.
Alam mo, you are a success story. You are a living example for so many Filipinos. Pero bata ka pa noon, in an interview you said, sinabi mo, I came from a poor family, but I always had a vision.
Yeah, it's just a dream. Of course, first it's a complete family, as every child from a broken family wants, and then a house, because we never had a house. Even a cabinet where I could arrange my things. It's a vision. And then when I became an actor, I really enjoyed doing teleseries until I realized before YouTube, I want my own network. I want my own channel. And then I realized I want my own pictures. I want my own ano. So I always had a vision for myself, like what I'd be doing or what I want to do. It's just the comfort of being an actor has hindered my dreams. But yun, and also fear. It's just about fear.
Do you still like it when people say na-discover ka sa Mr. Pogi?
Ito po si Jericho Rosales, ang Mr. Pogi at proud son ng Marikina.
Yeah, of course. I love it.
Because yung Pogi na pangalan, hanggang ngayon, Pogi ka pa rin.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
So, ano nangyari? After Mr. Pogi, you were immediately in Star Cinema, Star Magic, right?
Magic, yes.
Immediately, and it was non-stop from there.
It was nonstop. It was the question of like, do you want to be an actor? And then I had already apologized to Bulaga for going awol.
Yeah.
Nag-awol ako bigla. I was a host first. Live show was my first exposure. The manager then asked me, do you want to be an actor? I said yes. ABS put us first into training before being launched. And I loved it because that was the discipline before.
But did you know you were ever gonna be an actor? Ikinwento mo, nung bata ka, ginagawa mo lahat.
I always watched ang TV, and I said one day they're gonna come knocking at the doors. Like literally, the cast of ang TV would be knocking, and I would look back every 4:30, and I'd be like, oh my God, they're here, but I don't have clothes because we were poor. Eh?
Yeah.
I don't have clothes. I would really get so worried. Literal, I would get worried, and I would look back.
But the vision was so real.
It was so real. And then I became part
Ang
of
galing mo, ah.
Cable, ang bagong TV. It was the new ang TV with Paolo Fontis and the rest of the ang TV, you know. And then now I'm working with Jelena in the show. So like, it was like, you know, realization after realization of like the dream that I want, what I wanted to be, what I wanted for my life, and more.
Nung bata ka pa, did you already know the Lord?
I was always close to Jesus. You know, Papa Jesus is up to now I call him Papa Jesus. I have a different relationship with him. It's not fear-based. It's just like he's my buddy ever since. So yes, I have. I was very prayerful when I was a kid because my constant prayer was for my family to be complete. My father to come home. So it was that was my prayer all the time. And I would always pray, help me get my family out of poverty. So I was very responsible. At grade 4, in grade 4, I got this most responsible award in school because I was so tamad na sa math. So, but I got that because I was really a responsible kid. So yes, I have this relationship with him, this belief that I can do anything I want. At least twice in my life that kind of belief has forced me to quit and question the things that I do. In your head, when you think I can do anything, there's a feeling also of course there's delight, there's joy, and there's but there's also that feeling of like, is this it? That's all? Because if I can picture what I'm going to do, that's all. So it's an invitation to get yourself surprised. And it always happens to me.
Yeah.
So when I first got my first burnout, I was like, this is it. I quit. I quit everything at the height of my career. Commercials, teleseries, movies, and everything. I quit. Then I did music. I started writing all my feelings. Yeah.
I'm curious what happened to your dad eventually.
Okay naman. Well, I never got to,
You never
ask
got-
him
oh.
or my mother, ano ba talaga score? Ano ba nangyari sa inyong dalawa? Parang gano'n. You know, they had problems. You know, I would joke about it, but relationships go through stuff, go through challenges, and they had that. But yeah, he would show up. I would see him. Whenever I would see him, it would be, the best time. Parang ganyan. It was a little bit sad because he got cancer, and then, he left na okay kami. Ganun. But I did this big trip with sila Drew Arellano, sila Paolo, this big tribute to my father on a motorcycle to go to Leyte to replicate the picture. So yeah, just to get to know him more.
We rode across that bridge of memories, completing this one last adventure I wish I had with my father. It was epic and emotional.
Before your father passed away, nag-heal ang relationship ninyo.
Kind of, yeah. Kind of. So I do a lot of sessions going back to my childhood.
I've done that.
Yeah, figuring out, where does this come from? Okay to. So, yeah, there were some issues, daddy issues, na made me understand who I am today.
Kamusta nanay mo?
She's still funny. She's at home, she's funny.
Ilan ba kayo magkakapatid?
My brother and I, 4, about 10. Pero different, ano yun?
Oo, different.
Moms, yeah.
Oo, okay.
Moms, yeah.
Oo, but with your mom,
Dalawa lang.
dalawa kayo.
My mama had married 2 sets of dads, three husbands. Yeah. Last na yung dad ko, yung papa ko.
Ang hirap rin pala ng childhood mo.
It was
Not
hard.
just financially, but emotionally.
Yeah, emotionally hard, you know. It's so funny, there's this, before na minsan sinasabi nila, pera lang sagot sa mga bagay na yan. There's truth to that, but the emotional stuff is the one that really stays. Yeah, money was, of course, a solution, a big part of the solution, but also, syempre, it's the dynamics of the family, diba? Papa, we were moving, I had 5 schools in elementary, palipat-lipat talaga ako. Until high school, you know, I became my own father. A father to my brother, you know what I mean?
Para dito, ordinaryo, you Mamacita's all-purpose marinade. May sweet at juicy sarap na nanunood hanggang laman. Para dito, ordinaryo.
Nasa bahay yung taga-jacket. Nasa bahay yung taga-jacket. Nandito pa ako sa work. Pasensya na po.
You know, the kale really looks good, di ba? If you eat kale, the baby kale,
Oh, where's your basket?
kapag pa-harvest mo sila ng kale, sige.
That's my favorite salad with apple,
olive oil,
and then hummus, and then lemon, honey, olive oil, sauce, and then
Where did you get the recipe?
I'll send it to you.
Oh,
if you want.
send-
You just cut off the leaves. Yeah.
okay. Mag-grow pa yan. Okay.
Hindi na yung cake po, hindi sa one-time harvest lang.
Oh, that's good.
Yes,
That's good, ah. Wow.
I can eat there.
yes po.
Ang hindi ko lang alam,
I ate there.
We're not using kasi sa
ang hindi ko lang alam is that paano ba nakaka-apekto yung salt ng air sa gulay?
Kasi kung nasa dagat ka,
Di ba?
Hindi naka-affect. Ikaw yung dating security guard.
Yes po.
Dapat mas naging farmer. Oo, di ba?
Yes po.
Nung nag-pandemic, nawalan ka ng trabaho.
Trabaho, then po, in-offer po dito ng every
Oh my God. Mas maganda bantayan ng lupa kaysa ano.
Yes, po.
Kaysa pinto.
Mas maraming nalalearn ka dito. Mas happy ka pa na may nasishare kang knowledge sa
Oh
iyo.
my God. Alam mo, believe ko sa inyo kasi mahirap yung security guard.
Yes po. At 12 hours lang po nakatayo.
Yeah. Tanong ko lang, anong gagawin mo sa kale mo na yan?
Salad. With apples, nuts, like I said kanina, and then yung hummus, and then I'll mix it with olive oil, with lemon, with, yeah, that's it.
this is our greenhouse. We actually converted it into a multi-purpose area where 80% of the materials that we use here are all recycled. Like pallets, wooden pallets, you know, all the lampshades,
You know, I
kalat.
had one at home. This is napulot ko.
That was my mom. 50 years ago. Galing.
I swear, napulot ko sa Blue Ridge.
Oo, di ba?
So, you know, they can still be of good use.
Ayun.
Di ba? We have here, you want to try our food?
Oh my God. Why did I eat kanina?
It's all vegan. This comes from our partner, the pharmacist, but most of the gulays that they use are coming from the farm.
Yeah,
So you should try it.
What is that? Ano ba this is? Vegan. Oh my.
Ano po?
Just gulay. And mushroom and
Yes, this is the one that
lettuce. Yeah.
Oh. Diba?
It's non-dairy also.
Oh, ganun.
Wow, yeah. So honest mo. My doctor told me, kailangan kompleto ko yung colors na yun. So I have always gulay. Yeah.
So this is the harvest from the farm. So we have different varieties that we can mix into a salad. especially our edible flowers also.
Oh, okay.
This is sleeping hibiscus, so you can,
Ito yung ginagawang tea.
yeah.
Nag-umamela to?
Sleeping, yes, it is, but it's a different variety. The one that doesn't bloom, but you can put it on your salad.
Oh my God, I'm so happy.
Yeah.
So there's Jericho the star, Jericho the son, and there's Jericho the father too.
Yeah.
He's now 23, I read. What is your relationship like?
It's a very loving, relaxed, cool, honest relationship that makes it strong. You know, we don't get to spend a lot of time together because, you know, he has football, he does modeling, and, you know, he graduated this year. So, thank you. Hindi na siya hingi ng baon. I'm kidding. But, but he's, you know, he's doing his own thing now, but he still, like, wants to see me, hang out with me. He calls me, Dad, I need advice. Dad, you wanna hang out? I miss you. I love you. We have that bond.
At syempre, ayaw mo maulit yung nangyari sa tatay mo na mangyari ito sa anak mo.
Yeah, I want to be there for him. You know, I'm sure my father had reasons kung bakit. I mean, everyone has reasons. But if I had a choice, I would love to be there for him always. He's such a loving guy. He loves his parents. And I'm so grateful for that. Even very grateful to his mom for, you know, pinalaki siya ng ganun eh. And I can talk to him now about my own stuff. I can ask advice from him. It's like, that, don't do that. You know, he's full of wisdom. I love it.
Do you still want more children in the future?
Of course. The quick answer is yes. You know, I can't say no to that. At this moment, hindi ko kaya because, you know, I'm restarting my career, my life, parang ganyan. I'm open to it.
So restarting at 45.
I love it.
You were once married for 10 years.
Yeah.
What did that teach you?
It was a big lesson on building relationships and what relationships and how relationships can be shaped and evolve. Because I'm really, really good friends with Kim. You know, we never really had this, like, we chose not to have interviews about why, what happened in the marriage and ganyan and everything. What's more important is that we really have built a strong relationship, like a strong friendship. Even before, I thought it was going to be impossible for how would people understand this?
Yeah.
How would they take this? That, you know, two people can be friends. But the whole 10 years, she was my best friend, you know, just helping me out with major decisions in life, supporting my every major decision. She pushed me to go to Africa, to New York. She just pushed me and said, you have to grow, to find yourself. Parang may moments, best friends kami, may moments, karate kid siya yung, alam ko siya yung Mr. Miyagi. Parang gano'n. And ako rin sa kanya gano'n, in return, gano'n. That's the kind of friendship that we have. So it taught me things can take different shapes. You know, humans are capable of, love is just capable of, like, making things regrow, grow, and, you know, make beautiful things.
Yeah, teaching all of us is love doesn't look, or love isn't in a box.
Yeah.
Because some people will say you can't escape it unscathed.
I mean, if I count the amount of times that my parents have hurt me, and yun yung gauge ko for, you know, then I wouldn't talk to my parents anymore. I count the times that my brother and my cousins and my friends have hurt me.
Oh my.
Although I invite my friends to hurt me. Yeah, because that's how I know that they're my real friend. Love is my religion. That's it. Like, what would love say to this situation?
Yeah.
And it always pushes me to deal with the hardest things. And that's how I grow. And I've learned how to be uncomfortable.
Now, okay, with lavender fields, so I've seen it.
Yeah. Thank you.
So Tyrone is, I was gonna say a psycho, but hindi naman.
You can. Hindi ko si Iris yung psycho.
But ito nga, in an interview you said you were seeing Johnny. Okay, did you see that coming?
No. No, I didn't.
When I heard about it though, I was so happy.
Oh, really?
Because I already interviewed Janine and she just has that beauty, that purity, that innocence. It just glows.
Yeah, I agree with you on that, like the purity part.
Yeah.
And so pure that I thought she was 24. EJ said my makeup artist, she's 24. What? Yeah, no, like, okay, bye. Yan ako yun, parang bye. I'm not dating a 24-year-old girl. Tapos like, go. Oh, okay, pwede pala. Pwede pala. But the first week of Lavender Fields was very tough on her because she's a different person from Iris, you know. We know her. She's just like, she talks calmly, sweetly. A person who's like almost never upset about anything, you know, handles herself really well.
Such
And
humility too.
humility, yeah. She's this type of person that, okay, a no is a no and a yes is a yes. So she knows her decisions and she does it in a way, in a very smooth and soft,
Yeah.
tender kind of way.
Wait, so how did
That's
you
kind
date
of like
her?
I was gonna say that's
How did you date her?
okay, one day I had asked her to, would you like to do a script reading with me? That's I'm sure she has her own version of the story. But why would I ask for a script reading?
Yeah.
But she's the only person I haven't worked with. Jodie, I've worked with her. We've spent time in Atok. We've already like caught up, and then Sir Ed worked with him. I know most of the guys, and she was going to be my work wife, my wife in the show. All of the issues or the decisions that my character was going to do in the show was because of the relationship that they have. This is not some easy working relationship. We needed to, and it sounds like in my head, ooh, coffee. Script reading and coffee.
So when did you
So
know?
I asked her and I brought my iPad and then we saw each other at a cafe. Then I brought my iPad out. She started laughing. And she was like, holy God, I have an iPad. I said, yes, this is a work meeting. This is a work meeting. So cut the long story short, 6 hours later, we never got to open the iPad. So like, it ended up with like Japanese food at 3 p.m. And then she went to her lola, Pilita Corrales. And then that's it. I was like, wow, I can spend 6 hours talking to this girl.
But you felt something na
That's when I felt something.
Okay.
Yeah. During our promo shoot, I saw her. I was like, wow, she's just like really like this big white energy. You know?
Yeah.
Wow, she's that energy, you know, that good energy. And I was like drawn to that.
Hindi ka natatakot? I mean, usually, people would be very protective of their hearts.
There was that. I had to deal with that. But, you know, I was already like into like the dating scene. Because Kim and I split up in 2019, right?
Yeah.
But of course, there was a couple of years pa that we had to work on stuff. We were forced to be together during the pandemic. So we really was like, everything was expedited. Like,
Yeah.
we were able to like fix things. And then I went dating. But there was like during the dating phase, you know, I always had that feeling of, okay, dealing with a lot of things inside and being afraid. Would I be able to love again? Or, you know, parang, I dealt with that before I started really like seeing people. yeah, I had to deal with that first.
So at 45 and restarting your life, how would you describe your life today?
If I were to start a podcast or, you know, some talk show or something, I would give it the title na the 45-year-old learner or something like that. Because it's just so fresh. Like these vegetables, mag-resprout siya eh. You know, there's something new. And I would never want
You're alive again. That's what you are.
Yeah, I'm alive again.
Again.
Right now, it does feel like I'm alive
Yes.
again. So there's, again, that energy. I can do teleseries, I can do stage, I can do film, I can do music, I can do, you know, commercials, ad, any kind of like, I'm just accepting. I accept everything. You know, it's a yes year for me. I always say that.
I'm not there.
So I'm alive again, yeah, and I don't want the spark to go away, ever. It's like I found my North Star. That's how I would describe it. And then I'm just always following that energy. This is how it's going to be. Yeah.
Legends Esports. These guys came to
myself, right? Where did I go wrong? There's this Bible verse that kept me going. He said, the pain that you are feeling is nothing compared to the joy that is yet to come. I always believe that, you know, whatever you decide to do in life, good or bad, you know, you have to face the consequences and just learn from it.
Hello, Andrea.
Hi, Miss Carol.
Ang walang kupas.
Oh,
Na si Andrea, look at that beautiful woman over here. Thank you for having me. Oh, wow, thank you. Wow, this is so beautiful. Ikaw lang pa gumawa nito.
Yes.
It's a very parang Filipino-inspired home. So, ikwento mo nga, when did you move here?
Siguro mga almost 20 years.
20
Ganun.
years.
Pero old house siya.
Oo. So, ito kapasko ng kasipagan mo. Right? Right? Okay, kwento mo naman to. I like it. Why? This is so beautiful.
Medyo
Ano?
Indonesian yata yan.
Oo.
Pero because yung details niya, I like it so much.
Oo.
And then when I saw it in a shop, sabi ko parang kasha to dun sa bintana. And true enough,
Sakto, tignan nyo.
hindi siya sakto. Pinadikit ko lang ito para mag-center.
Because ngayon, nagkaroon yung window.
Yeah.
Ng-
Para siyang frame.
May frame.
Na-frame siya.
Oo.
Yung time na binubuo ko yung house, parang my inspiration was Filipino-inspired. So I would go to antique stores, ganon.
Yeah.
And just put things together.
Duty pa rin ako
Yeah.
bukas.
When I
Sige.
find interesting things, I just
Ako,
buy it.
sige.
Ganon. It's like
Duty ako
things that
bukas.
remind
Nang
me of
di ako.
something. Halimbawa, this one, lola ko may ganito eh.
Ay, oo.
Yung sa house ng lola ko before, so, wow, I like the green. And pero,
Okay lang.
this an old
At least
ano, ashtray,
4
diba?
days di
Oo.
ako.
Look at this. I don't know if they have this anymore. It's an ashtray.
Wala pa rin ako. Wala na ako may suit.
Ashtray,
Hala!
ashtray.
Wala na kami sa bukas.
It's still an antique store. I'm like, oh, I like that.
Oo. Ito nga ang ganda nito.
Oh, this, isang puno lang po ito na bibili ko.
Please now, para ma-on
Pero
matuyo.
wait, hindi mo hindi mo pinaputol ang
Hindi ko pinaputol na, and then they said, oh, they are selling this tree. I said, okay, I'll buy it.
Oo.
So, ginagawa ko siyang ganito.
Ang ganda.
And then, naging dining table din and headboard.
Patingin yung dining.
Ah!
Ang galing mo naman. So we are now in
Paano ko makalimutan?
kitchen.
So,
You have an open kitchen.
Oh, yeah. And then
I love it. Ay, ang ganda.
From 1-3 siya.
Oo.
When really cheap. So, I'm like, okay, that's gonna be my dining. We would always have parties here with Anthony, for birthdays. I host parties for the hot page. I
You're
host several
still-
times.
You are still in touch with the people.
Yes, of course.
Kamusta na sila?
Hindi lang na rin ako ng anak ng iba. Ganun.
Meron ka ba mga kasama kagabon niya? Kung maganda nung ka, how their life turned out. May isa ko na interview ko sila dito yumaman sa negosyo.
And a lot more. Yung isa meron ng parang wellness, health and wellness business.
Oo. So, umasenso,
Meron
umasenso.
din naging politician din.
Nag-iba hot page.
Nag-iba hot page. Not only me, there's another one.
So, ang ibig ko sabihin, umasenso ang mga
Of course.
kasama kanyo sa Diba Hot
Yes, yes.
Hindi ba kayo nag-aaway-away nun?
Of course, hindi mawawala yun. Every day, when we were growing up, kasi syempre mga contemporary ko sa Viva, magkakasama kami, sino hindi mag-aaway? Pero nagnanakawan ng pills, tinatago na ganon, ha? So hindi mawawala
I
yun.
love it. I love yung issue po na nananakawan ng fear.
Oo, nagnanakawan ng pills, nagsasabutan.
Oh my God.
So, it's important. It's healthy to have that.
Alright, look at this. So beautiful.
Okay, Janet,
Janet Coconpue. I've noticed na you have the chiquita chair. And Janet Coconpue and the lamp consistently. Very Filipino.
ito hindi na natin makikita to sa mga di ba?
Oo, ang ganda.
Rice gun. But it's for aesthetic purposes.
Oo.
I don't believe in it.
Oo,
Kasi nga,
oo.
Kristiyano tayo.
Ano kasi it's the representation of the culture. Diba? It's all over your
Pero